Merry late Christmas, everyone. Hope you guys got some amazing Christmas gifts, or at least got to give some amazing Christmas gifts to some loved ones. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys everything that I got for Christmas, starting with this Dungeons and Dragons shirt. Come on, peep it. Guys, I was in the market for some new nerd shirts. If you don't know, I have recently got into Dungeons and Dragons, some other nerd hobbies like Magic the Gathering. My newest one is Warhammer, which I'm low-key addicted to. Anyway, I wanted some new merch because I like wearing nerd shirts, but I like quality, not in the sense of like, oh, looks expensive, but like just like looks, like I like to look at least somewhat put together. You know what I mean? Gamers aren't exactly known, the stereotype, which is not true for everyone. Gamers aren't exactly known for like having good, you know, appearance, but I like to at least somewhat feel like I look decent. And normally, like nerd shirts, you think of like the ones you buy at GameStop, horrible quality, look like crap, things are peeling off. I wanted some like decent quality nerd shirts. And so my wife got me this off Etsy, as well as another one right here, another D&D shirt, and then a Magic the Gathering shirt, which unfortunately got delayed and did not come in time. But it is the shirt just says, most of you won't get this, and I'll explain what I mean. The shirt just says nope, but the O is the blue mana symbol for Magic the Gathering. Taco, I'm waiting for Taco to put LOL in the chat. If you don't know what that means, the shirt basically symbolizes the blue card just said to you nope, which is very common in the blue playstyle, because the blue Magic the Gathering deck has so many cards to like counterspell you, cancel you, remove your cards off the deck. It's so funny. So when I saw that shirt, I was like, I absolutely need to have it. Up next, I'll show you guys a little stocking stuffer. This was one that actually I got for both me and my wife as a stocking stuffer, just to have a little fun. But it is a One Piece trading card game. You guys will know my wife is a massive anime fan, and she loves One Piece. So I got us both a quick little starter deck of One Piece, even if we don't ever really playing it, but it's just a cute little fun thing. She loves Magic the Gathering, so I wanted to get it for her. But I do have to admit, even as someone that doesn't watch much anime and has never seen One Piece outside of the Netflix live action one, which by the way is so good, I gotta tell you, the art style on these cards are so cool, dude. Their art style is wild, bro. And so it just came with a, you know, little starter deck. It's like $12 or whatever, and then some instructions how to play the game. One thing that does seem interesting is it seems very basic to play. Magic the Gathering, I will admit, can be pretty complex, which is part of the reason why I enjoy it. I like a little bit of that complex to it. But if there's a game that we might play like once in a while, the idea of it being super simple and basic, pretty cool. So this is kind of fun. Looking forward to playing that. Some good quality time with the wifey. Here's another one for any of my D&D fans. At first, some of y'all might see this big D20. Where's the 20 at? It's on here somewhere. That's 12, 10. There's a 20. Some of y'all might see this D20 and might be like, hey, that just looks like a big old D20. False. This is not just a D20. This is a D20 with an LED base that I'm eventually going to put on my back shelf here. But it is actually meant to be a decoration piece. You take the cube, put it on. Now I don't know how good this is going to show on camera, but basically, yeah, you can't really see it on camera. You can see it slightly, but it really changes color. It's just basically a decoration piece. I'm either going to leave it white or blue. So like I said, it doesn't do justice on camera, but this is super cool. So I'll end up putting that on my back shelf. Something to decorate. I was looking for some new nerdy stuff to put on my shelf, and so she delivered. She absolutely delivered. Second to, actually, I'll show you one of these last things. This one was pretty cool. So again, this was kind of like a combined gift. I got me and my wife some stocking stuffers. I got us just a few of the Magic the Gathering like player booster cards. If you don't know what those are, like a $5 pack of just random cards. And you can buy them as a way to collect more cards. You can buy them as a really inefficient way to try and get lucky and get a card you're looking for. Wouldn't recommend you do that. Recommend you just buy the card you're looking for. Much cheaper that way. But they're fun to just open. We're still in kind of like the we don't have many cards phase, so we're like collecting, and honestly they're enjoyable to just like sit across the table for each other and like, hey, what'd you get? What'd you get? It's a really fun thing we like doing. So I got us like you know, a few of those each, put them in our stocking stuffers. And yeah, Taco, the dopamine hits are so real. Crazy thing. It's the first time this has happened to me. I opened up my pack and I got this card right here. I'll have to show it to you. Hopefully it's not gonna be too much glare. Twin Flame Tyrant, borderless full art card. This is like a $45 card that I got out of a $5 pack, dude. Bro, the dopamine was so real. Oh, the dopamine hit was so, I couldn't believe it, dude. As soon as I opened it up, I was like, yo, I'm pretty sure I've seen this online. I pull up tcgplayer.com, which is like, if you want to check the price of a card, to go there, and I might do my jaw drop. I was like, yo, this card pays for like all the Magic the Gathering stuff I bought for Christmas. Bro, it was a sweet pack, dude. I couldn't believe I got this out of it. It's my first rare pull ever, dude. Oh, and this card is so strong, dude. It is so strong. So I got these little display things, and now I can display some of these cards just like that. It's kind of cool. But that one I had to display because that one, dude, is just super sweet. Second to last thing, and then I gotta show you my favorite gift my wife got me because, oh my goodness, I wanted this thing so bad, and she came through. She got me another commander deck. Up until this point, I only had one commander deck that I was really like looking to play with, but I wasn't really crazy about the commander deck that I had. And so she knew that I wanted a blue, white, and red Angel commander deck. And so she got me this deck right here. I won't show you all the cards, but I'll show you the main commander. Castla, the Broken Halo. This one is legit. 5/4 flying, vigilance, and haste. Whenever you cast another spell that has convoke, scry 2, then draw a card. But the convoke ability, I can use other creatures to actually use as mana to get her on the board and cast a spell. Pretty cool. If you don't play Magic, that probably doesn't make too much sense. But Magic is so much fun. I love it. Actually, after the stream today, I'm going to the local game store to pick up some sleeves for these bad boys, which is going to be a ton of fun. Yo, Pro Hoops, good to see you, man. Hopefully doing amazing. And then my last and final gift. Well, no, I told you about the shirt that's coming in the mail. Last and final gift. This was the one. This is my favorite gift out of everything I've seen. Obviously, you'll have your opinions about which one's your favorite, but this is something that I wanted the most. Now, in Magic the Gathering, I love my two favorite colors are blue and white, and my favorite type of creatures are flying angel creatures. I think they're so cool. The art style is amazing. Obviously, with my background in faith, I love, you know, spiritual things and angel stuff like that. I just feel like angel decks are just like, they're like me, okay? They speak my language. And so wifey picked up this collector's edition of one of my favorite cards in the game, but she got the full borderless art manga edition of Herald of Eternal Dawn. Check that thing out. This is by far my favorite Christmas gift I've probably ever gotten in my life. 6/6 flying, but read the text. You can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. Oh, I absolutely love it. This has to be the most troll card of all time, and at least that I have, and I love it. For clarity, I do actually already have this card, but I have the basic version, but she got me the beautiful collector's edition. Just for clarity, this is not the $350 one. This is like the $45 one. So I was like, babe, I want the card, but I don't want it that bad. So no, I'm not paying $350 for a card. You can get the full art foil, fractured foil version, but this is just the There's no like shininess to it. Well, there's a little bit, but it's like the $45 one. I was like, yeah, I'm not getting the 3. That's outrageous. There's got to be a limit, people. But if I ever pull that one, I'm selling it in 2 seconds, dude. I'm selling it in 2 seconds, man. So I'm torn if I want to put this in my deck to play with, because again, I do have the card. I just have the basic like $1 version that I bought at the local game store. Or if I wanted to display it on my shelf, I'm still kind of torn. I'm not actually sure, but I love it. I love this card. I wanted it so bad. Dude, just one more time. Just look at it. Oh, one more time. Oh, that thing is beautiful, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have one last gift that we're technically not really going to be able to show in this video, but I will give you guys a quick glimpse because it is a game that actually, if you want to be able to see, you have to come check out the live stream, and we're going to start playing it literally right after this video is done. But my wife, as my last gift for Christmas, she is absolutely a legend. She got me the digital version of Space Marines 2, which I will be playing literally here in probably the next 5 minutes. It is a Warhammer 40,000 video game, and this video game, I had never heard of it. Apparently it came out last year or something, and I had never heard of it until the Game Awards this year, and I heard this game mentioned like several times. I was like, what is this game? I've never heard of it. And I had heard about Warhammer because I've been obsessed with Magic the Gathering. I've been visiting my local game store, and I can see Warhammer there, and I think I had like heard of it briefly in the past. Had never really been interested in it. Absolutely fell in love with just the art style of these Space Marines. Ever since I saw that at the Game Awards, I don't know who I am or who I'm becoming. I have been obsessed with reading the lore of Warhammer, watching lore videos about Warhammer, looking at the miniatures, looking at the video game. I am getting sucked in to the world of Warhammer. Like, I don't own any miniatures. I don't own any, well, I mean, I own this game now. I have never been so sucked into the universe of anything as much as I've been Warhammer. Alexandra, I don't know what's happening to me, but it has sucked me in so insane. I might have to make a whole separate video about my new obsession with Warhammer, but it is incredible. Without further ado, that is my Christmas gifts. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite Christmas gift, or maybe the favorite one that you saw of mine. Hope you had a great Christmas with family. Hope you had a great time. Whether you got to give good gifts or receive good gifts, hopefully it was a great blessing to you. Appreciate you checking out this video.